Hey, what's up and welcome. I'm the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to the LAFC career, where we are still very much in the transfer window. I think we're on, this is July 7th, so we still have almost the whole 2 months left. But I already picked up 2 players in this transfer window. Last episode, Julian Green and the defender who played exceptionally well, and I don't remember his name, and I feel really bad about that. But I picked up 2 players already, so I'm not going to be doing much more. I did say last episode I don't want to be buying a whole new team in this first transfer window. I want to limit it to keep it realistic to MLS standards, so maybe 3 or 4 players in this window, as our depth isn't great because, again, LAFC is kind of a new team. So I'm willing to extend it a little bit. Maybe we pick up 1 or 2 more players here today, but before we get into transfer window business, we have to really kind of focus on the games today because we're starting to slip. We spent the last month or so in 3rd place. We've slipped down to 6th place now after drop points yesterday, or in last episode, and we have some big matches coming up today. So before we get into the transfer window stuff, we have a match to take care of. And we get things started today with a match at home against Orlando City. This one's important. We lost last episode to end the episode. Orlando's down in the Eastern Conference. I think they're 9th place coming into this one. We got to get these 3 points to get back on track. We do have to rotate the team, though. We have a lot of different players in there. A couple of them I don't use very much, like Perez. He's going to get, I think, his first start of the year, so that should be pretty interesting. But judging by what I've seen out of Orlando City so far in FIFA 19, I think we should be getting 3 points at home. All right, let's get back on track here. Let's get back to our winning ways and pick up 3 points against this Orlando City team. What? No! Off the post! Cleared away by Moutinho. Oh my goodness, I did not want to do that at all. That was almost a disaster. I wanted that ball to go out. K on it. He's got Perez out wide. The one bad thing about Perez is he is not fast at all in the slightest, but he might have Lee Win. He did, but that was a bad finish by Win. Dang it, if we can't beat Bendik in this game, I don't think there's much hope for us this season. Interesting ball from Moutinho, who does well and keeps it in for Ramirez. One more, and another one, and a no Lee Win. Okay, we'll go for K instead. K is on it, and then K scores. It's a little sloppy. It was a little bit sloppy, but we'll take it in the end. The Orlando defense is all right. I mean, 24 minutes in, we've had 2 really good chances. It's not good for Orlando. It's not looking good. We gotta win this game. Come on, boys. That's a good start. That's what we're looking for. That is exactly what I'm looking for this team. Show me you want it. That's all I want to see. Show me that you guys have the desire to take the points here. What was that? Beautiful read by Mark Anthony K in the middle of the pitch. I like to see that. Let's go back for him. And for Lee Win. Win back for K. Beautifully done. Spray it out wide for Beitashour. Beitashour inside for Latif Blessing. Not enough power on the finish to beat Bet. That was beautiful play. We got nothing to show for it. The finish just was awful by Latif Blessing. Oh, counterattack for Orlando. Please don't give them another goal. They didn't deserve the first one they got, much less another one here. Great job, but are you kidding me? Are you serious? We gifted them 2 goals. Horta just headed that down right into the path of Sasha Kleshkin. And it's 2-1 Orlando. They don't deserve any goals. How are we losing this game? This is absolute and utter bullshit. They can't even get the ball out of their own half. They're completely inept on offense and defense, because here comes Horta again. Ramirez, beautifully done through for Blessing, who tries. What is this game? I don't even want to play. I don't want to play anymore. There's been 1 goal scored in this game that was semi-decent, and that was ours in the first half. They just hammered the ball into their own net. Playing it for Horta, who somehow loses the ball to a tackle from behind. It doesn't. What in the hell? What in the hell? This has been the sloppiest game of FIFA in the entire existence of this franchise. What is happening in this game? There we go. Nice little 1-2 there. How in the hell do they... It's like the CPU has completely switched on the afterburners, and I can't do anything, but that's the end of the game. That's pretty much how the whole game went. I don't know if I actually did anything there or not. That was just the weirdest, sloppiest, most disgusting display of FIFA there has ever been. But we did get the 3 points, and that's all that matters, I guess. Alright, so now we can go back to the transfer window stuff, and one of the comments I keep seeing over and over and over again is to replace Steven Beitashour, and honestly, I don't know why you guys don't like him so much. There's so much hate for Beitashour. For me, he's played fine. I really haven't had any issues where I thought, damn, I need somebody else at right back. But if you really think that we should replace him, there was one suggested player, Jaime Gomez from Querétaro. He looks decent. I actually do like the look of him. He looks like a prime kind of MLS player. I would be willing to go get him. My original plan would be to draft a player and play them at right back. One of our objectives for this team is to get a player in this season and play them in 50% of the matches next year. I was going to do that at right back and replace Beitashour next season via the MLS draft at the end of the year. But let me know in the comments below. I'm not going to get him this episode. We still have a long time left in the transfer window. But let me know, should we go for Jaime Gomez to replace Steven Beitashour, or should we draft the player in the MLS draft at the end of the season? So for our next match, we stay at home and we're taking on the Portland Timbers. They're quite a ways down in the Western Conference, and I've reinstated our starting 11. We had a nice little week off in there so we could get our fitness back. We should be winning this game. They have a red card in the 7th minute, and we're already up 1-0. Boys. They have 2 red cards and a second goal for Vela. Get the cheeseburgers, Vela. Go for the hat trick. Join the squad. Come on, Carlos. I believe in you, Carlos. Do it. Give me this. Okay, Perez. That's cool. I'm glad the youngster got the goal, but I was really hoping Vela would get it. He's not going to get it. It's 4-0, though. I'm happy with that result. That's fine. That, I could not have asked for more. So for our next match, we head off to the Great White North, almost. Minnesota's basically Canada. So we're taking on Minnesota United. We've played them once this season at home. We drew 1-1. They were in first place at that point when we met them. They're still ahead of us. They're in second place. They're having an insane year. Kind of unexpected. Never seen them do that well in career mode, other than when I did them for a career mode. So let's see how we can do here. We got our first choice starting 11 in there. We're fully rested and ready to go. Okay, here we go. Kickoff against Minnesota. And I was trying to figure out, I was trying to remember, why would I have so much trouble against this Minnesota team? Now I remember, they play a 5 at the back. Here we go. There's plenty of room in there for Mark-Anthony Kaye. Takes a touch and shoots. Good save by Lampson. Almost had an opening goal there. Mark-Anthony Kaye has just played so well in this series. Unexpectedly so. He's really been kind of the rock in the midfield. Blessing trying to beat his man. Gets the ball to Lee Nguyen. Lee Nguyen back in there for Vela. Vela going for Blessing, please. Oh my God, Latif Blessing actually just scored a goal. I didn't think it was actually going to happen this season. He's been so god-awful in front of net, shooting-wise. I didn't think there was any way he was going to score a goal. Even like an open sitter in front of net with nobody in front of him, I still think he would miss. But he has scored, and we do have the lead over Minnesota, 1-0. Very nice passing sequence from the boys. Uh-oh. Oh, that was bad. All right, Quintero, very tricky on the ball, gets across away, and look who it is. It's Mark-Anthony Kaye one more time. That was the most dangerous play Minnesota's had in this match, and Mark-Anthony Kaye was right there to snuff it out. And do we actually have a counterattack now going the other way? It's Rossi putting in an early ball, looking for Blessing, but it's cut out. Please tell me he's offside. He's not offside, is he? Oh, he's really not offside, and the ball. That's got to be their first shot of the game. It hits Ty Miller in the hands and ends up in the back of the. That doesn't look good for Ty. I'll give you that one. I know a lot of people said to replace Tyler Miller, and I said I loved him. That was pathetic. You have to. It was near post. It wasn't even a good shot. You have to stop that. I closed everything down, did everything I could to make sure he only could shoot it there, and he still scored. Feilhaber looking. That was not supposed to be to Perez, but that's okay. We'll try to cycle it back. Feilhaber for Mark-Anthony. Have you noticed that Mark-Anthony Kaye is a god in our midfield? He is just really that good. Horta's been great at times, but nobody has had the consistency of Mark-Anthony Kaye. I would say early on in the season, he's been our MVP. He has been that good offensively and defensively. Nobody's been better than Mark-Anthony Kaye. And he comes up with what most likely is going to be the game winner on the road in Minnesota in a huge match. Come on, boys. Yes, Minnesota. Yeah, pass the ball around in the midfield. Go ahead. I'll give you all the possession you want right in this area. I have no issues with that at all. Just don't turn into Barcelona. And they don't. That's the end of the match. They literally passed it around for 3 minutes and did nothing. We'll take the 3 points on the road gladly. Thank God for Mark-Anthony Kaye. All right, so now we move on to the big one, the LA Derby, LAFC and LA Galaxy. Two teams very much going in different directions. We are looking to go top of the Western Conference if we're able to win this match here today. The Galaxy need a win just to kind of revitalize their season. They're in 11th place. They're 12 points out of the final playoff spot. They are having an abysmal year. And a win here would definitely go a long way to turning their season around. So let's see what we can do in this big derby match. All right, here we go. Kickoff against the LA Galaxy. And I think we beat them pretty handily, actually, the first time we played them this season. But I've witnessed firsthand what this team can do, and it is quite scary. Offensively, they're a very, very good team. So we'll see what happens in this one. Come the fuck on. How do they still have the ball here? Oh, he was offside. That was a hell of a shot by Ola Kamara, but it was offside. He hit the crossbar. Wow. Okay, and now we have Blessing through. He took forever to get his flight. He has speed, but he feels so sluggish. I gotta say, I haven't been impressed with my wingers this season at all. One of them's a designated player in Diego Rossi, but he's been honestly just non-existent most games. And Blessing is just a bag of dicks. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Giovanni. Woo, that pass. Alessandrini gets on the end. He dinks it. No one's even marking Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole has been a pain in my ass this entire game. He's defensively unbeatable. He makes every tackle, and now he's scored a goal. Like, he's playing left mid, by the way. The LA Galaxy are playing 3 at the back. Ashley Cole's playing in the midfield, and he's absolutely torching me. All right, Lee Wayne. Vela. Nicely done. There we go. Andre Horta back in it. Just like that. Instant reply. Excellent ball movement and passing from the squad there, and Horta gets us back in this thing. I don't think our front 3 are going to score a goal. I think it's going to be solely on our midfield, and I'm pretty sure every goal that I've scored in this episode has come from a midfielder. It's like that. Our front 3, which includes 2 designated players, non-existent. I don't know what's going on with them today. All right, so at halftime, I am making a change here. I'm taking Rossi off, and I'm bringing Ramirez in, and Vela's going to move back out on the wing. I don't know. I feel like with Vela up top, we lose a lot. That's just not his best position, and Ramirez is just much better in there. So we'll see if that changes anything for us. That is a good ball in, but Matinho rises to it. Not out of danger, though. Alessandrini, that was a fantastic play. I can't be mad at that one. That was pure class from LA Galaxy and a great shot from Alessandrini. So I hope the switch for Ramirez works because we're back down again. Wow, okay. We have Danilo Silva. No, we have Mark-Anthony Kaye with a low liner. And Bingham gets down to make that save. Wow, what a shot by Kaye. Oh, what a ball in there for Horta. Could that spring us on a counterattack? I see Vela. That is what Vela is good at doing there. The problem here is that Vela doesn't matter. I thought he missed, but Vela doesn't have a right foot, so I couldn't smash that across goal. I have to cut it in and try to hammer it with the left foot. Apparently near post OP. It hasn't been a thing since like FIFA 15, but near post OP again. Okay, fine. 2-2. We're back in it again. They have a free kick for seemingly nothing, but we do get that away just about. Vela on it. Flicks it over the top, and we have the ball through, and there goes Lee Win! Lee Win is in! Oh, Lee Win really has no speed, but he keeps in front of the man! Lee Win! Oh, what a tackle from behind! Oh, the passing right now. The passing from LA is really starting to be a problem. Matinho, what a header away! Come on, boys. There's a few minutes left. Is there something in it for us? Ramirez out wide. Let's go one more out wide. Very nice. Now up the field for Carlos Vela again. Vela leading the counterattack. He's looking for something. He cuts it back, lays it in there for Horta. Another one. Christian Ramirez! Christian Ramirez! Okay, the experiment with Vela is done. He is way better as a winger, and Ramirez gives us the striker presence in the middle. We will rotate Blessing and Rossi because, quite honestly, they've both been dog shit this season. I'm not sure what we're going to do about those two, but Vela on the wing and Ramirez up top is the new meta for us. We're not switching away from that anymore. And another late game winner for LAFC in this episode. There's the final whistle. I thought they were going to get another attack. They got one after we scored. We cleared it away easily. I thought they were going to get another one, but that is the final whistle. We get another 3 points. Another very narrow margin of victory for us, but 3 points is 3 points. I'm not complaining. We actually played fairly well in that one, minus the goals conceded, but we're still winning. That's all that counts. Alright, so before we end this episode for today, I thought we could take a look at what players are leaving on contract expiration at the end of the season, and then kind of talk about maybe what we're looking to do in the MLS draft to replace some of these players in our roster. And to start off with, we have Danilo Silva here, starting center back in the team. We've brought in Briseño to fill that void, so I'm actually pretty happy with the starting center back situation next season with Walker Zimmerman and Briseño. Kovar is a backup winger who hasn't touched the field yet this season. We have Roberts and Charlie Lyon here. I'm probably going to re-sign Roberts just to be safe because the only goalkeeper I have under contract next year is Ty Miller. So I'll probably re-sign Roberts again just as a safety precaution. Jakovic is a backup center back. Harvey, backup left back. Malice and Urania are two players that haven't touched the field again this season. So it's a midfielder and a striker. I actually feel pretty good with where we're at as far as buying players this transfer window. I'm not sure we really need to buy anyone else. Again, the only one I'm questioning is maybe that replacement for Beitashour. Do we buy Jaime Gomez or not? If not, I think fullback, either way, I think fullback is definitely an area we're looking at in the MLS draft. Goalkeeper, I think, is one we might go for as well as a backup for Tyler Miller, maybe a replacement, as I'm starting to question Tyler Miller as the goalkeeper. He's made a few mistakes. The howler today, with the shot right at him and it went in anyway, that kind of pissed me off. So maybe a goalkeeper, a fullback, definitely a center back. We need another center back, and then either another center back, 2 center backs in the draft, or maybe a winger instead. I'm not sure how we're going to play that. But with those 4 players in the MLS draft coming in, plus the players we've already bought this transfer window in Briseño and Julian Green, I'm pretty happy with where we're at. So definitely Jaime Gomez may be the only player I'm looking at for the rest of this transfer window to bring in this season. And that's probably going to be it. And the cherry on top of this episode, we're back in first place. I think that's the first time we've been in first place since, the second match of the season. We won our first 2 games in episode 1. Then it kind of went downhill after that in episode 2. And we finally got back to the top of the mountain, at least in the Western Conference. We're 1 point ahead of RSL there. In the East, it's Atlanta still out in front. New York Red Bulls right there on their heels. And then it's kind of the rest of the Eastern Conference. Not really all that close. It's a 2-horse race in the East. So, with that, we're going to end the episode there. If you did enjoy it, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you when we come back for some more LAFC career. See ya.